Blizzard released recently their competitive game mode, and it's a good one, but there's still a lot of issues we noticed in the public test realms that were not actually implemented into the final version. Maybe Blizzard will fix these later on, but we will not know because they are a little secretive on this. What's up guys, Bone here, and I do apologize about the lack of uploads recently because I've been really fucking busy in life, just working on a lot of stuff, YouTube stuff, and just IRL stuff, so just bear with me please. Anyway, let's move on to the actual topic of the video. That's going to be talking about the whole competitive aspect of Overwatch, what it's lacking, and really what Blizzard needs to change that was well addressed in the public test realms version. One major thing I do want to put before this is some of this is my opinion, and some of this is stuff that was voiced very widely throughout the whole competitive PTR beta thing that they had about 3 weeks ago, or opened up a little longer than that. Now, one thing before I do start this, before I start complaining about shit, is that Jeff Kaplan has been an amazing person, an amazing developer, because he's been active and voicing what's going on in Blizzard and what we can expect from Blizzard for Overwatch. Now, I will say that they do not tell us everything, because you tell us everything, then something doesn't happen, the community is going to bitch. And then they just have to deal with that in their PR campaign. That, honestly, I understand what they're coming from, so I'm not going to hold that at them. So, Overwatch is one of the premier competitive games right now. It's very popular, it's growing very rapidly, but one thing I've noticed is a lack of communication from this game, mainly due to the fact that a lot of people come from MOBAs like League of Legends and World of Warcraft, and they don't generally require much communication at all. Now, why would it not require this much communication? Because really, you kind of go off and do your own thing and kind of tell your teammates via in-game commands and stuff to attack the tower or whatever. I don't play MOBAs, so I don't really know the terminology. Roast me in the chat if you want, or the comments if you want. But there's a lack of microphones in Overwatch, and being a competitive gamer in CSGO, having fun now, because I don't really take it too seriously due to the main aspect of hacking and CSGO being a rampant issue, but the fact is, in CSGO, you don't have communication on your team, you get fucked. You have communication on your team, you have some of the best games. Even if your team's skill is not great, you can still get the jump on some of the enemies because they just are terrible. Now, this is an amazing clip, honestly. Just this whole clusterfuck here. Everyone's on the point, take out Bastion, and then just wreck everything. It wasn't me alone, it was just the whole team working together, and we ended up getting at that last 2 meters we needed. Anyway, back to the video. Another thing is that actually LevelCap, a very large YouTuber, I think 2 million subs at this point, I haven't checked recently, but I watch his content quite often, really like his content, check his channel out because he does a lot of Battlefield content, but he made a video recently talking about the issue that we voiced in the public test realms of the fact that we still can choose a whole team of, let's say, Divas or Torbjorns or Bastions. And that's kind of like something I'd expect to see in casual, because that's something you don't really need a competitive, like, it's just there for fun. I play it to warm up and just have some fun and just have a relaxing game. But in competitive, I really think that we should honestly have a limit to maybe 2 or 3 of one type of hero. So 2 Lucios, 2 Reinhardts, whatever, really whatever works. I think 2 would be a pretty reasonable amount, to be honest. It's not overkill, and it's not underdoing it, I think, because having 6 Divas is what LevelCap was complaining, where it went into sudden death. That kind of screwed the whole thing over, because 6 Divas is a very powerful pushing strat if you have a limited amount of time. And that kind of just ruined the whole game, because they ended up losing it because it was 6 Divas versus people who were actually trying to play seriously. They got them all off the point, and then the Divas just took the point and won. Very quickly, very easily, GG, no re. So stupid shit like that. And that's kind of what I think is going to lead to a massive downfall in Overwatch. Now, I do think there is going to be a bit more commitment since Overwatch is a $30 or $40 to $60 game, depending on which version you got. The Origins Edition is $60, but the Standard Edition is $40. I got the Standard Edition, but I might upgrade eventually. I'm not sure. But the competitive aspect of Overwatch, like I said, has flaws, but it's a very early version of competitive. So Blizzard has been very active on changing stuff, and I think that Overwatch and Blizzard have a lot of potential in this game. Now, let's go on to a little thing that I wanted to talk to you about people complaining about the issue with the fact that they wouldn't really enjoy watching this as a competitive game on Twitch. And I personally am not on Twitch that much. I watch a little bit of CSGO on Twitch, some Nick Bunyan, some Jericho, some Smitty, and some of the pro games. Pretty rarely actually on the pro games, because I don't watch like ESL and all that. I just watch the majors pretty much, because those are the most interesting ones. I think it'll be about the same, where they're not going to see as many people watching smaller tournaments and stuff, but we'll have to see there if that actually ends up being true. Personally, I don't think I'll actually even watch that much competitive, because it's a game that's so deep in lore that that's really an interesting aspect. I don't really see it as like being a cool competitive game. I want to get a group together that I can play Overwatch regularly with, but really it's not that it's not that entertaining to watch on stream, I guess is what I'm saying. Now, to wrap this video up, I will say that it is very early in the open phase of competitive. When I say open, I mean, I guess, the phase that it's just become like a full-on public thing. But we'll have to see, because there's a lot of trolling going on still, like 5-man bastions or whatever. That's just a pain in the ass and not very fun to deal with. And unless you're a pro player, you should really just take this game as a fun thing. Yes, you can play it competitively and have a good time with it. Like, that's the way I play CSGO now, and I have a lot more fun than when I used to play it super seriously, because that all the time just made me so tilted so quickly. But so overall, I think that this has a lot of potential to become a great game, but we'll have to see it later on down the road after they do minor changes. Now, one last thing before we wrap this up and actually go to the last topic of this is the fact that we'll have to see where Blizzard is going, because they've been insanely open with us on this whole trail of starting up Overwatch. Jeff Kaplan, commending him, because he's just so open with us on the forums, just making it so easy for us to talk to him about what the changes are. Now, I am doing a giveaway currently, so I will have the links in the description for this. It will be a M4A1S Hyper Beast, and I hope you guys do enter. It is a field tested, I believe, and really, that's like a $20 gun, I think, to be honest. I think it is. I don't remember. I've had it for a while. So anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, please drop a like, and if you've not already, subscribe for more content, and also giveaway links in the description. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.